Y'all thought I was done talking about mental health? Nah, this is about to become a series because this needs to be talked about. Doesn't get talked about enough, in my personal opinion. We're gonna get into it. Cue the intro. Welcome back to Lawn Dude Unearthed. How's everybody doing today? I know for me, man, I am beyond tired, man. This has been a tough week, just trying to get everything done in time for real time Memorial Day weekend. And when you in the lawn and landscape industry, service industry at that, it's always a lot to do. I am wore out right now, but it is what it is. Jumping back on here for my next installment on mental health. Like I said, this is going to be a series, man. This is going to be a weekly thing here, man. So, let me go ahead and ask the question, man. How you doing? How you feeling? How's your week going? How's your mental right now? You feeling okay? And have you checked on your people? I hope you checked on your people, man. I'm only talking about the same thing every week. How we got to check on our people. Since I'm here talking to myself, I'll answer that question myself. How am I doing and how am I feeling? I'm not even gonna lie. I've been tested so much this week. I've had one truck down all week. I've had heat. I've had weather. Busy schedule. All these things testing me, and I'm pretty sure there's more to that list. Oh, crappy cash flow just because of the industry I happen to be in. You'll hear that in my next podcast about all those things. But pretty much, these are all things that happened to me this week. But when you ask me how I'm feeling, I'm just going to say I'm tired, man, but I'm relieved. I'm blessed. All of the above is how I'm going to answer that. Because while I can sit here and say, oh, man, that's rough, man, so much going on. And there were times when I was just kind of like, oh, man, just like that, just a deep breath to myself. And I'm just sitting here like, this is really challenging me. But you know what? I'm blessed because almost every situation that I mentioned could have been worse. And it really wasn't that bad when you sat back and looked at it. When I sat back and looked, I realized it wasn't that bad. So we're out here talking about mental health and things that help you with that. I hate to say it, but it's almost always somebody going through something that's worse off. That's why I say you gotta check on your people. But basically, today's talk on mental health, man, is gonna be about finances, man. It's gonna be about finances. So you heard me talking last week I told you a whole story on last week's installment of mental health about what was going on with me. So you as a listener can hear that I can actually relate on a lot of things that's going on. I'm going through this with y'all. Now, finances, I am going through this with y'all because I don't have it all figured out. As a business owner, I can straight up tell you I don't have it all figured out. And you want to talk about something that really gets with your mental, it's definitely your finances, especially when you have a family that's depending on you. I know for me, I have times when it's ups, times when it's down. But I hate to say it, being in this industry, it seems like it's more times that it's down than it's up, income-wise. I mean, yeah, you look at the numbers, you look at your books, you see the business is doing okay, man. When you have equipment and, expenses that go out, it's tough. It's real tough to keep that bottom line looking good in comparison to your top line. Business owners in particular, I feel like go through more financial issues than most, but this is something that everyone can relate to, whether you're an employee or a business owner. Because finances get to all of us. Money, dollar bill, cash, squilla, however you want to describe it, dinero, whatever. You ever been in that mindset where you have friends that want to go out to eat? Maybe you guys had an outing together with the family, and then everybody wants to eat afterwards. And you go to a restaurant, and the whole time you in that restaurant, you just feel like crap. Because you're sitting here like, man, I really honestly can't afford to get anything in here. Let's see. What card do I have some money on so that I can go ahead and cover this, even though technically I really don't have the money for this? How many have been in that situation? I'll go ahead and raise my hand, man. It just makes you feel like straight crap. And that's why I say this is something that really challenges your mental. It really challenges your mental. It really depends on what kind of person you are. I know for me, when I'm in those situations, I feel like crap for a little while. Even afterwards, after leaving that place, I still feel kind of down. And then it's just kind of like, all right, what are you going to do about this, man? What are you going to do about this? How are you going to fix this so that in the future this isn't an issue for you? I know for me, I've determined in my particular situation that I personally, at this moment in time, don't have the finances I would like. And how do I fix that? Honestly, it's by selling more jobs. Selling more profitable jobs. That's how I fix my situation. Everybody's situation is different. And when I say more profitable jobs, I'm saying I need to sell the type of jobs where you're making more with one stop versus doing multiple stops. Because my time is valuable. Talk about something that'll mess up your mental health. If I was to jack up my schedule right now, my schedule of being at my kids' events, my schedule of being there for my wife, then that is something that really would tear down anyone's mental who's in the same situation. Nothing is easy this day and age. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, things definitely got tougher after COVID. I feel like just about everything costs more. You can't even go to a grocery store without spending an arm and a leg nowadays. And it is tough. Everybody wants to raise wages, minimum wage, this, that, and the third. Alright, cool. Well, here's the problem. As you raise up these wages, you gotta listen to this because people don't seem to understand this. As you raise up those wages, especially for minimum wage, what are the grocery stores and all these people doing? They're raising their prices to where they're astronomical, and you're still in the mindset of, I'm trying to survive. It's a tough situation to be in. Real tough. So this is why I say check on your people. Because you're going to have folks all around you that's going to act like everything's good. They're good with the finances, this, that, and the third, when they really might not be. Because it's people everywhere struggling. Everywhere. I see it every day. I see it every day. Somebody's struggling. Hey, I've been the one struggling. To be honest with you, I still struggle. I still have my moments. I would think we all do. We all have our times when either you're waiting on a client check or, you don't have as much at the end of the day as you thought because maybe something happened to where you had to come out of pocket. But it's tough. Definitely tough. So, I do ask again, how you doing? How you feeling? What's your mental? What is your current mental state, would you say? Don't have an answer for that? Well, I'm sorry. But you gotta be truthful with yourself in these situations. A lot of times that is the hardest part, being truthful with yourself. I had to do this, and I'm gonna be honest with you, since I've been truthful with myself, like when I'm really tired, this, that, and third, it's like now. I'm real tired. I just got done doing, I did 18 single family homes today. Mowing. And I'm tired. I still need to cut my grass, still need to change the blades on the 61, but I am tired. I need rest or I'm not going to be able to keep going the way I go. So all that being said, I'm going to basically plan to chill for the rest of the afternoon, for the rest of the evening. Relax. I actually got to get up in the morning and take care of a few things. I had a couple of commercial sites. But, again, this right here is about knowing yourself, knowing when you're tired, knowing when you've pushed your limits. And you're talking to someone, or rather, you're listening to someone who pushes it to the limit all the time. All the time. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta listen to your body, know when you need rest. You gotta listen to your body, know when you need to eat. So on and so forth. That's why when you checking on your people and you know they're the type to not eat, they're the type to just go, hey, every once in a while, just get them to eat. Every once in a while, just get them to just stop for a minute. I'm not saying stop for a whole day, whatever they're trying to do. Just stop for a minute and breathe, man. Sometimes you just gotta breathe. In and out, in and out. Deep breath. Reminds me of that Hey Arnold episode when they're stuck on the subway. And they kept doing that deep, open spaces. Deep, open spaces. Showing my age here, man. 35 years young here. That's why, like, when it comes to this whole mental health journey, as far as me talking about this every week, it's important to me at the age of 35 to shed light on this, because I know many around my age bracket. I know many business owners. I know many men in general who go through different battles. They go through constant battles, man, and aren't open about it. You know what I mean? Like, they feel like they can't be open about it. They got to keep a bottle in, and that just turns into more issues down the road. And that's not the way to go. So once again, y'all, check on your folk. I'm going to keep saying the same thing every week because it is important. Heck, I'm not perfect. That's something that I try to do. I try to check on my folk all the time, man. I try to check on my people, man. I have people checking on me. That's the way it should be. Now, real time this Memorial Day weekend, you have a lot of people that's going to get a long weekend. Now, if you're one of them people that's going to have a long weekend, enjoy your full weekend. I know I am. Once I take care of what I'm taking care of tomorrow morning, I plan to do the same thing. I'm going to get some rest my doggone self, man. That is definitely the plan. Like tonight, I'm going to actually, like I said, try to relax a little bit because I've been burning the midnight oil for a while. Really, the whole spring. It's been my busy season. But everybody, man, just take a deep breath and keep moving forward one step at a time. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy. Peace. Thank you for listening to Lawn Dude Unearthed, where we dive into deep topics, discussing not only the highlight reels, but we talk about the lowlight reels, the struggles, the successes. Anything we want to talk about for today, we will cover on this podcast. Once again, I appreciate you for listening to this. If you can, please give us a 5-star review. We are currently on Apple, Spotify, Anchor, YouTube, and still working on a few more. Thanks again for listening to us. Y'all be blessed. Peace.